Stare at the camera. It's the Sugar Shred, bitch. Welcome back. I am Masculinity Architect Dwayne Langham. This is the Ave, Yolo Ave, the road leads traveled, and you have just tuned in for another Sugar Shred update. Day 21, people, week 3. This is a Monday morning, getting it in, headed into the gym. And I want to bring you along today's morning weigh in 246, and that is with meats, starches, Father's Day, burger, breakfast, had pancakes, enjoying myself, drinking over the weekend, not yesterday, but so fully living in the lifestyles. 246, still lower than when I started on this about 3 weeks ago. But I say all that to say, experimenting over, honeymoons over, we know it works, been balancing, maintaining, and living life and still dropping the weight on a daily basis, still looking great in the mirror. And now it's time to tighten up. I've been teasing it, and now we are 3 weeks away from your boy's birthday, turning 41, aging backwards. 7, rolling them dice, lucky 7. I want you to come along with me. For the next 21 days, I am locking in. If you haven't already picked up to start this thing, I encourage you to do it right along. I'm gonna continue with the live check-ins, but this will definitely give me updates, something to talk about. So for the next 21 days, plan is to take the smelly protocol, 2.5 days of sugar fasting. I'm really dialed in and enjoying. My pregame is now tea, 2 tablespoons of honey, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. And the instant tea packet has a little sugar in it, but around about 400 calories. Might Actually, no, we'll leave it at that. 400 calories and about 100 grams of sugar. And that is my pre-workout. I've been telling you, honey is like the best hit the gym energy for me. And then waiting to have my bowl of fruit post-workout after for the most insulin acceptance and all that good stuff uptake around noon. And then on the sugar diet, fast breaking days, lean meat and protein in the evening, 5, 6 o'clock in the day. Otherwise, I'll have another bowl of fruit. But really, and I am going to focus on deficit and minimizing the calories. I don't find that I need to eat as much. But on the fasting days, 1,000, 1,200 calories is the goal. We'll see how it feels once I actually get in the experience of it. When I have the protein and starch, we'll bump that up to 2,000, give some room for that. And cheat days, I think we're going to cut it extra strict, honestly. Go with me, push me, motivate me. I'm asking for it. Like I said, I'm a regular motherfucker, regular and human, as you can see by the fluctuations on the scale. But keeping in mind for that birthday, let's see what we can do. Let's see how far we can push it. Drop where you are currently, your goal weight, what you want to accomplish in the next 21 days. Come along with me. Now, with that, so the title of the video, Coked Out for Weight Loss, my response. Had a comment yesterday. It's just out in the energy, out in the ether. Somebody dropped a comment on one of the lives saying Cole Robinson just made a video talking about losing 30 pounds in, I don't know, 20 days, 21 days, something like that, doing just Coke. Okay, so he does have the video. Disclaimer, I have not watched it yet. And as I said in the comment, I respect Cole. I know he knows his stuff, and I know he works with people specifically for their circumstances. And I made a video about that, just talking about who this ideally works for, who can just pick it up and go. Healthy metabolism, athletic, a lot of output, activity, pretty much athletes is going to be, I'll say, optimal. It works for everybody, but you just need to have understanding for the expectations. But anyway, since then, ironically, little one comes home yesterday, has a extra Dr. Pepper, and I look at the stats on it, and it actually checks out. Here's what I'm thinking. This is my reaction just off the top of my head. I'm going to watch the video. It's an hour and a half, so I'm going to need that time to dig in, probably while I'm doing cardio or something, to really get his philosophy. I think Cole's probably coming with some fire. I do know that he is, like myself, willing to push things to the extreme. So the macros of it, the specs of it, this is where I would say it looks like it may be genius and spot on, is if you take it from the approach of sugar fasting specifically. And it is extreme, especially if you got a lot of weight. And with that, compare it. I always say, when you think of sugar fasting, don't think of less sugar, fasting from sugar. No, think about it just like you do a water fast. All you have is water. Sugar fast, keep the water in the mix. But likely, my assertion is that you're taking a Coke, 250 calories, 66 grams of sugar. God damn, that's a lot. Now, what I always say is why I'm not, in that boat is because it's just not natural. There's a lot of macronutrients missing, a lot of micronutrients missing. All you're getting is sugar. Hence, If you're doing a sugar fast, that's all you're really going for. So not if you're looking at it from a healthy context, lifestyle context, something that's sustainable context, or as I said before, somebody who's actually athletic. If you're going to deplete your body of electrolytes, all the nutrients that you need to make things work, fuck no, don't come from that approach. You need to be refeeding. You need to have some type of protocol where you're coming from sugar fasting to sugar dieting to make sure you don't harm yourself, cause injury, pass the fuck out. If it's a context of not a lot of activity, sedentary, have a lot of weight to lose, no different than going on a long-term water fast, prolonged water fast. It is different. You're not getting autophagy, all the things from 0 calories, of course. But what I'm saying is just consuming sugar, it checks out. At 250 calories, 60 something grams of sugar, it honestly lines up with what I'm eating throughout the day with food and nutrients and all the other good shit. But you could easily have 4 or 5 of those throughout the day. That's 1,000, 1,200 calories. And I'm just speaking to the macros and numbers that I'm putting together. That actually would be the equivalent, the same. What's that, 60 by probably about 250, 300 grams of sugar. That's about what I come at for the day when I'm eating my food, when I'm planning out my meals and everything. This 12 to 1,500 calories that I've been in it. So, just from that, I would see Cole's math and understanding what I've seen of his videos and content in the past. It makes sense. It's along the lines of steak dieting. If it's a person who's sedentary, who's not going to be pushing their body, might not be moving much at all, maybe at best just getting into walking, has a lot of weight to lose, getting those injections of little calories for the amount of sugar, genuinely, honey, all the things that I'm doing can't get it that high that fast. So if you're just popping liquid soda, all it's got is sugar, drink some water to keep yourself hydrated. You really does seem like it would make sense. And I would imagine just like sugar fasting, if you do sugar fasting, you will get results. Just the mechanism you're activating in the body is going to get kicked up to start burning fat. So I would say it would work. Experiment with it if you want to, but my thoughts and the input. Now, if you already know my perspective, being an athlete, being somebody active, don't dare. Like, you're taking the nutrients out of the body. However, I can see it makes sense if you're coming from an aspect that your goal is to sugar fast. All you want is the sugar. That's quick, easy, light. Maybe you're on the road driving all day. Maybe you have a lot of weight to lose and not active at all. As long as you keep those things in mind, possibly work. But yeah, I just want to drop a response to that. Input, thoughts, a lot of stuff is out there. But honestly, you hear me, an athlete, holistic, thinking about the nutrients, 246 pounds, just trying to drop 20 pounds. You may be somebody 400 pounds. I've been there. You may be somebody looking to drop over 100 pounds. Have a whole person's body leave your weight. Have a whole person's weight leave your body. But wherever you are, that's the benefit of this diet, of these protocols that you can experiment. This is why I say make it a lifestyle. I have enjoyed this last 20 days more than I have for the last 6-7 years with all the fasting, all the intermittent fasting, all the protocols, all the hungry days, hungry nights, all the things I would have to do, needing coffee, caffeine, just to function, just to get through. And I still will not have the energy. I still will not have I got up and got another. I was at 15,000 steps yesterday. After I had a Coke Zero, some coffee, and some honey, I decided to get up, go out, and get another walk in. But that's building it around what you want to do, what you enjoy, especially the sugar. I'm not gonna lie about the enjoyment of a diet that is health conscious, weight loss conscious. Even if as I lock in this next 21 days, I know it's gonna get tight. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying all of it. And it's so much better than if I was gonna lock in for protein sparing modified fast, for water fasting, just all out intermittent fasting, only eating 4 hours a day, stuff I used to do before. It's a no-brainer. So come along for the way. In the meantime, as we walk up to this bitch, about to do some clanging and banging in the gym, I'm gonna be right here, wishing you the best and only success, being the best version of myself. One could say it with me now as we lift into the beyond the powered. Question is, who are you going to be? Peace.